Hmm. Hmm. Yeah, Asterius. Melanie, thanks for the 17 months. Longbow show to you as well. This is fascinating. Really want to get through one of these. They're like all the same, except this is a super elite. Because if we go this other path, it just like sort of doesn't have that much on it. So can we get stronger? You go to a store with 100 gold. Might be the best we can do. I have a very fancy new keyboard. It's incredibly fancy. It's an Apex Pro. It's a Steel Series Apex Pro. I apologize if you can hear it clicking through the microphone. It does the immensely satisfying mechanical key clicks, which I like a lot. And if you can hear them, you will grow to like them too. That's what I've decided. Hey Diznatch, Space Diamonds, hello. Hey Jackal Bunny, hey Homemade Meat. Agan Son, thanks for continuing your gift sub. I don't want to turn my webcam on right now. Doesn't sound like something I want to do. I can show you tomorrow or something. Well, we have a Sunder, which helps a little bit in fights like this one. Case in point. He's a coder. Z-coder. Hopefully the stream can help ya out. A lot of the game is very, like... complicated? There's a better word for what I'm thinking. I don't want to say it's like a lot of intangibles, because I'm not sure that's true either. It's not necessarily what you expect it to be. The way that you win and slay the Spire, I guess. How's it going, Rosemensch? Hey, Analog Heart. Lucis, hello. Hey, Arancia. Because of creepy followers crushing on my handsome face. I got the most overt sexual YouTube comment I've ever gotten, like 2 days ago, I think? In the video 2 days ago. It was like very overt. I don't know, people are going a little bit crazy. Stuck inside. Hey, Time Warner Joker. Hey, the Dank Demon. Could take an auto shields as a temporary solution to our block issues. Essentially surreal. Hello. Alright, lightning orbs. Sure. We can kill that one then, it's fine. Yeah, essentially surreal. Yeah, TMH. I think I remember the video you're talking about. Talking about, like, being a little bit, I don't remember if it was like frustrated or bored or less engaged with the game because Ascension 15 had gotten to a point where we were able to win like more than 90% of the time. And I say we, not in the like me and Twitch chat sense, but like me and other people who were playing the game a lot is what I mean by that. Yeah, I think I remember that video. Ascension 20 with Heart is like an awesome difficulty. I love it. Hey Wonderton, She Cluck, I'm a Chicken. Mitchkaner, hello. Hey Quintus Dota. I meant me as in, I went we as in royalty. I don't think I'm royal. I think that my grandfather looked a very large amount like the Roman Emperor Domitian though. So I like to pretend that like that's a real thing. It's goofy and enjoyable for me. My grandfather was about as far from a Roman emperor as you can possibly get. Just like a very, very, very chill guy. Hey BB Tech, a readable name. Action JB. Ticker Rat, I don't think I said hi. Hi if I didn't say hi yet. I guess we can probably take this. Ends up looking like an okay act. Ice Cream can do some pretty fun things on Defect with multicast, reinforced body sometimes, stuff like that. I'm sorry to hear that. Vision's in your bed. He has sick, a movable object, hey Lucy Bunny. It's true, Caesar was not an emperor. Augustus was the first person who proclaimed himself imperator. Well, I don't know. Unless you think that emperor and imperator are different words, maybe. Caesar was certainly a different thing from before. Hey Picto, hey Macaroni Gold. Augustus was princeps. Well, good for him. It's all a little bit like overly specific and complicated in that period of Roman history. Let's take a fission over an amplify. I think I will take Regen Pot over Gambler's Brew right now, and I guess I have a Warped Tongs. I can probably get away with a Fusion Hammer here. Kinda close Hexaghost. We still had 2 potions. It wasn't super close. Did Romans use horses? Yes. Yep. They did. Trying to work out how that's related to the other things we were talking about. I don't know. You're welcome, Geneattack. I don't even do anything. I just pay somebody and they do it. I'd be thanking them probably. Oof. I have the skins opened up on my right wrist from like seriously, like my body started breaking toward the end of the month from this challenge. It's bugging me. I might go put a bandage on it. Seems like a good idea. I'll be right back. I'm gonna put a bandage on it. I'm a Fiona Apple fan. Fiona Apple is awesome. We sort of want to delay the end of this fight, so I think that the play is that. If I strike, it's no longer possible to wait more than, yeah, like when I press enter and the fight ends. It's okay though. I don't see why Interpol wouldn't be interested in me. I'm a pretty interesting person, aren't I? This floor is like, is orange pellets good enough to buy over the other stuff? It's basically the question. I can afford orange pellets Seek, at which point if I hit biased cog, that's sort of ridiculously strong. Might be the best buy. What other buys are there? Removing pain is obviously a nice thing to be able to do, but it doesn't feel completely necessary with a fusion hammer and 65 health. And unfortunately, if I remove pain, that costs enough that I don't get to buy two of the other things. The things that matter in the store are capacitor, Seek, orange pellets, and card remove. Honorable mention to Potion of Capacity and Toy Ornithopter, which are both great too, but they're just not quite as good right now. Pellets Capacitor is another semi-interesting try. Don't really have anything relevant to seek for right now. Leave a pain in your deck for a capacitor. I don't think that's correct. I understand why pellets are good, because like you remove debuffs with them and there are lots of debuffs in the game. It's definitely not just because of the interaction with Biased Cog, but that is a pretty sweet debuff to be able to remove. But yeah, there's a lot of other stuff too. Fuck. Hey, Dr. M5. It's good because you cannot remove the negative effect of Blasphemy. Actually, I prepared this for this stream. Just in case we pick up Blasphemy on Watcher. I think FTL or Ball Lightning. What happened to the Hollow Knight playthrough? The VODs are probably there on Twitch. Unless it was long enough ago that they don't exist anymore. Okay, so now we have the card remove versus good relic thing again. Because Mirror gives us another defrag right now. Go with the card remove this time. Might go liquid memories to kill an elite with. I have a Sunder, right? Mirror could give another pain as well. Yeah, that's true. I guess we had options. Can actually draw cards without worrying that I'm going to draw pain off it. No, it's pretty nice. Would I be willing to do a serious pressure points deck with Watcher next? No. Don't know what that means, but also no. Shuriken Barrage is like almost a thing. Don't have many orb slots at the moment. I'll take it. This is an orb slot thing. Orb slot potion, potion of orb slot. And so I could just go ahead and use my liquid memories to get that auto shields back, for example. Red Soviet Monkey, thanks for Twitch Prime. Longbow show to you as well. Thank you very much for the support. I don't think I need to spend an energy to deal 7 damage. It doesn't seem that exciting. Who is auto shields? Who is auto shields and what do they do? What does Von mean? Is Von like son of, like Mick? Von, like V-O-N. It means from, so it's like Jorbs from Twitch. Jorbs von Twitch. It's a nobilary participle. Particle. Oh, is it? Be nice, Sick Sock. Be nice. I have a bottled defrag and a bottled seek right now. $12, 24 is 36. We could use liquid memories. This is what liquid memories was for. Yeah, in theory this was what liquid memories was for, I think. Orange pellets cannot remove entangle. It could if it was applied halfway through your turn and you'd already played an attack, I guess. But yeah, not on the like current rules of the game or whatever. You cannot play an attack with Havoc, no. Thanks, Dolty. Entangled stops you from playing attacks. The only thing it does, and the exact thing that it does. Peace pipe gives us something else to do at campfires. That's fun. Feels a little bit late for Ritual Dagger. Also, I sort of want to start removing cards now that I have this peace pipe. Can you call me Jorbs Senpai? I may not respond to you calling me Jorbs Senpai. Am I just seeking for a Sunder? I think I'm just seeking for Sunder. Fuck. Let's seek for auto shields? No, I think I'm just doing this. I lost 5 damage. Unbelievable.
Did I ever do music stream? Do I know any instruments? Like personally? I don't really have any friends, like human or instrument. I just sit inside and play Slay the Spire all day. Oof, this is 2 holy fights in a row. I was told these would be question marks. I could play Slay the Spire outside. Well, there are all sorts of problems with that. There's the glare, there's the, like, attempt to socially isolate right now. Still managed not to die. Another sweeping beam isn't totally insane. We don't have an electrodynamics. Feels like a recycle makes this deck a lot better at the moment. Got compile driver, sweeping beam, 3 cool-headeds. Slay the Spire on switch with glare-proof screen. That sounds like a great idea. I'm not sure I believe that it's actually glare-proof. Does it live up to the hype? If they ever came out with a phone version of Slay the Spire, would I play it? I don't have a phone. I'm one of those Blizzard gamers. Obligatory Blizzard joke. Yeah. Yeah. I feel like... I feel like that one's sort of their fault, right? My phone is generally at absolute most on silent in a different room, and fairly commonly just straight up not turned on. This is not a very good place to attempt to reach me. So, were there to be a Slay the Spire on phone, I would probably not have very much reason to play it because I never use my phone for anything. When I communicate with my family,
they like let me know they want to chat and I go and get my phone. They like send me an email saying, hey, call me, or message me on a bunch of other things. Reading Reddit on the toilet. Just don't read Reddit would be my take on that one. Like it was a decent turn, but like we're still taking 1 billion damage somehow. What's up with that? Currently I have 31 block if I want. I take 8. That's okay. You have an interview in 50 minutes you have to get ready for. Thanks for the stream. Behave, chat. Chat. Those are fairly simple instructions. Please slay the Spire on the toilet if it comes to phone. Sort of enjoy there being like any ability whatsoever to escape from playing Slay the Spire in my life. You know? Not really looking for more ways to play Slay the Spire. Cough twice if Slay the Spire has me hostage. No, Slay the Spire and I are alright. Slay the Spire is a cool guy. It's fun to play and doesn't afraid of anything. Just take another Seek, I think. We can use our unupgraded Seek to find another unupgraded Seek. Such power. Our potions are quite good. Like, if I could freeze these potions to the heart fight, I would. In which case we could just take Sozu. I feel like we might die. Could take Astrolabe instead. What do I think about Meteor Strike right now? Meteor Strike would go on this deck. Would find a way to use it. If you upgrade one of the Seeks, you can always seek for it. So effectively, it's like upgrading both Seeks. That's, wow. Pretty sure that's not, I mean, okay, sure, we'll go with it. Yeah, let's try this. Hey, Holy Ketchup. Well, shit, I can't seek for seek now. Now what am I gonna do? I think I actually just take another sweeping beam here. It's a lot of sweeping beams. What card does this deck want most right now? Echo Form and Biased Cog. Echo Form's still in the game, right? It's been a long time. Been a long time since I saw an Echo Form. I think it's still in the game though. Scrub Master Flex, thanks to the Twitch Prime. Hogbo will shoot at you as well. There are certainly decks which don't like Echo Form, yeah. Some decks struggle to put a card that costs 3 energy and doesn't do anything straight away into play. And other decks are just dumb and don't want it because they're silly. I guess I'd take Reinforced Body. Sure. Store is not exactly like what I was dreaming of when I was thinking about a store. You like the look of the sparkly potion? It is very pretty, isn't it? I wonder what happens if we upgrade all here. I think we're really close to being able to do that, but not quite there. We need to have like an Echo Form, a Biased Cog, and a Turbo in our deck or something. Which, okay, maybe we aren't that close then. maybe that's actually quite far away. 91 plus 14. Slime Crush. Slime not Crush. Uh-oh. I think I meant to take this defragment, even though it is difficult to upgrade it at the moment. What is this Slime Crush Tessie Duck? There are some burns in the discard pile. I think I have nothing to spend energy on, so I just spend 4 energy to get 1 strength there. Oh, I also dealt 2 damage, I guess. Quite reasonable, actually, when you put it like that. Chat has gotten much hornier over the last month. Like, it's very noticeable. Very upsetting? I don't know. I don't think it's upsetting. People are people. Just gotta hit dual cast, presumably. A reinforced body is another out. That's nice. Should have probably played the strike. Yeah, because now this shit happens. Oh my god. How many burns are there in here? It's a lot. I think I have to take 7 here. 9 actually. The end of the world. You were horny for Slime Boss before the quarantine started. Well, look at you. Real Slime Boss horn dogs liked Slime Boss before the quarantine started. Those were very good rewards. We just went from like being in decent shape to being in very good shape. I didn't like even come close to doing any math on this turn. I just clicked on cards. So that's 19 right now. Up to 26, we take 9. It's okay. We got everything deployed. Is this deck still a little too fair? If it's too fair, it's by a very, very, very small amount. This deck is not very fair. If Horny wasn't Slay the Spire, would it be a buff or a debuff? Horny is buff as fuck. The forearms. It's the forearms. 18, 29. You have 4 arms when you're horny. Yep. Sometimes 5. Depends on the intensity of the horn. Hey, Brute Cleverness. Oh, that Dark Orb is not going to be very useful next turn, is it? Maybe I shouldn't have channeled that. Oh, never mind. What a genius I am. How does he come up with this stuff? Does this deck have Loop? Ah, it could. Or it could have Hello World. How much do we want a Hello World right now? I don't know, do we have enough card draw for Go for the Eyes? Sort of nice that it's already upgraded. It increases the chance that our Seek will be upgraded on turn 1, putting a Go for the Eyes that's upgraded in our deck, but by a small amount. It's by a small amount. White Noise, the alias of Hello World. Hello. I am an agent from Interpol. Sausage Hobbit, thanks for the 5 months. Bamusho to you as well. We don't have that much health. I think that's the really gross thing about this deck right now, is we just don't have that much health. We don't have buffers. We just got the orange pellets for surviving turn 2 and 3 of the hard fight, and we don't survive turn 2 and 3 of the Ekfor Elite fight really at the moment. Just get lucky, forehead. Sort of what we need to be doing. We got 1 reinforced body. Eternal Feather is interesting. Maybe I get another card remove out of that. Maybe I get 2 more card removes out of that. Eight times 6, plus we have... Oh, this isn't all of our focus even. It's 7 times 6. It's less than I thought. So that's only 42 every turn. What is 8 times 6? Nobody knows. None of us are sure. Do you remember when you used to like feel certain? Times have really changed. I don't really think I want to channel a lightning orb right now. Well, I mean, if I have to. Oh, if I have to. Why are you still here? I'm clearly playing, like you can see my webcam on the screen. Not sure what you're talking about. You need me to like, here, make the cam bigger, jeez. Is there like an attack that I really want to discard on turn 1? I could discard Barrage on turn 1, only draw it the second time through the deck. This way I get to pick up all 3 bottles, right? Which is cool. Feels like we should do it just because it's cool. You root against Defect when I play it? Oh my god. Poor Defect. What did Defect do to deserve that? Can you delete people's command for backseating? Probably? Hey, Griggs. Get focus and orbs as we win. Oh, well that's not true at all. You can also get focus and orbs and lose as Defect. So you actually do have 2 different styles of play. There's also Claw. No, that doesn't sound right. Oof, the game's tempting me. The one last floor wasn't upgraded, so it was easy to say no, but this one is upgraded. Now what do I do? If I made backseating mandatory, it would stop being a problem. It's human nature to rebel. Does that mean that if I ban you for being a shitty chatter, you will rebel against me and come back and be a good chatter? It logically seems sound. We'll test it with like... We'll test it with 8 hours. And convene back and see how it went. Is there a reason I discard FTL? Did I discard FTL there? Oh, I don't know. I don't know what I'm doing. Probably shouldn't have discarded that. I rebelled against that person's message by doing the opposite of what they suggested. So they didn't learn the very thing that they were trying to teach. How ironic. They were able to give vaccine advice, but they could not. Yeah, I forget that scene from Star Wars? From Star Wars? How ironic. Is there possible to build a Hyper Beam deck? You can put Hyper Beam in a deck. You can definitely put Hyper Beam in a deck. There you go. It's a bit more like it. It's very slow, this thing that we have built together. You and I, Twitch chat. And I do give you most of the blame here. I feel like your advice led me astray. Can't pinpoint the exact moment, but I know what I feel. Doesn't matter what you put in a defect deck because no one has ever won with a defect deck before. That is true. It's unfortunate, but it's true. You know what else is true? If you sub with Twitch Prime, all you have to do is link your Amazon Prime account to Twitch and get a free subscription to your favorite streamer. Hey, Banana Muffin. Jorbs is your favorite streamer. Mini Jorbs has fallen afoul of Twitch and is temporarily banned from both the website and the country of Hungary. So unfortunately you won't be able to sub to Mini Jorbs specifically at this time. We definitely don't need to be talking about that right now. Did I do that? That's definitely not a thing we need to be doing. $12 times 4, so we're missing 16 block. Chill Spire Day and only Frost Orbs seems appropriate. Yeah, it's a couple of Frost Orbs right now. I say we keep this up until we upgrade this defragment. Seems important. Yes. Alright. Now we can play Barrage, but only that card, no other damage cards. This is gonna be a principled approach to winning Slay the Spire. Oh, it's dead already. Wait, it comes back? Who would do that? Who would just add a second phase to a boss fight? FTL is clearly card draw, and Go for the Eyes is mitigation. Those aren't damage cards. Strike is also not a damage card. Strike is humiliation. You want the Act 3 boss to like really feel defeated, and hitting it for 13 with your strikes is one of the surest ways to sort of make that happen. Defragment, defragment. Capacitor. Auto shields? I think this one. Fuck. It's the worst possible card to draw. I was worried about drawing that card there. Christos, thanks for the 2 months. Bomo show to you too. Maybe somehow we'll be okay. Barrage is in the garage. I could say it every time I play Barrage. It doesn't work. Maybe you're pronouncing garage wrong. I should negotiate with the heart and make it consider this over and over. What would I do without you, Twitch chat? This is, I believe, 46 block, which I believe is enough. The Rumble in the Jungle. We now have 42 block, which is how much we're being attacked for. That is great. Now I have 49 block, which is more than I'm being attacked for. That's even better. Oh. Cannot imagine that that's helping the horny levels. I feel quietly confident that this deck just gets obliterated and dies in Act 4. I'm quietly confident. We'll see how it goes, alright? I think I want that strike so I can turn, but I also... I want the defense because I have a speed potion. We have FTL, Go for the Eyes, and Sunder, and Ball Lightning, and Compile. I can probably get away with removing this. Perhaps Medkit is the thing that we need. I think it's the thing we're taking, regardless. Imagine having the ability to win this fight in some way. Imagine if we could just deal 93 damage. Ritual Dagger, fuck. Well, there was no way of knowing. Actually, don't really want to get the other defragment because I want to draw 3 extra cards here. What do I get then? I think I want to play Capacitor. I could get Ball Lightning. Doesn't seem like a card that I particularly want to draw later, and we can play it now and it does something. I could Seek for 2 cards I don't want, but there aren't really that many cards in my draw pile at this point. I think it's fine. Medkit because... so I can play statuses. I was thinking maybe we'd like, I don't know, draw the good cards this turn instead of the bad cards. Grief. Alright, well that's fine. I don't see why we would need Reinforced Body this turn. Or Fission. So I can take, you know, 38, or I take 28. Those both sound pretty bad. Just die in this fight. It feels more principled than dying in the next fight. Kill you? There's so much energy. But I have no orbs for barrage. I can also just block. Kill this one. $14, $21. It's not even close to enough. Nice. Okay, so we go into the heart fight with 32 health. I'd be alright with a pentagraph reward, I guess. Last Temperer. Last Emperor. Thanks for the Twitch Prime. Ogbumusho to you as well. I guess I'm also okay with the bronze scales. We want boot sequence, right? Over Core Surge. Just plan to get very lucky on turn 2. It's a reasonable plan. It's a fairly reasonable plan. So the biggest thing is going to be drawing Frost or I think it's going to be hardest to draw a power next turn, because we only have 3 of those. So I think that seeking for powers is a bad idea. What we can do instead is... Also, I want to evoke the Lightning Orb, I think, so I don't want to use this yet. Because I want dual cast to hit a Frost Orb. What we can do is just grab Cool Headeds. Every time I draw a card here, I'm like, if I draw the wrong one, it's really bad. We really don't want to draw Go for the Eyes. Capacitor is not exactly what we wanted to draw. Okay, having gotten rid of the Lightning Orb, we don't want a Proc-Centennial Puzzle, that's important. Can play this and this. And that's my turn. Don't kill me. Hey, Dapper. We have a power and a skill, but we do not have an attack. But now we do, and it's Go for the Eyes! Oh! Oh! Oh, it feels good! It feels good! Alright. So here's a skill, and here's an attack. Suddenly I'm being attacked for 1 times 15, which is less scary than before. Somehow. I'd still die next turn, we'll see. Actually, I'm not sure I can die next turn. Risen Ruin, thanks for the gifted subs, appreciate those. Yeah, this doesn't seem like it can kill me. I suspect that waiting on this defrag to upgrade, while it would be really cool, is probably not reasonable. It would be really cool. Battleship Nagato, thanks for the 3 months. Songbo Musho to you too. Meaner Demol, thanks for the 17 months. Songbo Musho to you too. Yeah, unfortunately, we don't have a loop in our deck. And we don't actually have that many block cards, and I can't really start my turn by playing a Reinforced Body. So I guess this turn we'll do that. And this turn we'll die. How are we doing here? Pretty obvious that we can't play Fission, I think. We're sitting on 42 block and orbs, plus 9. And dual cast's a pretty decent card to play here, I think. Probably want to Ball Lightning, just in general. It's decent damage, and it makes the Compile Driver draw 3. You said this was 42, right? So this would almost be fully blocking. But I think it's even better to do that. You can enjoy my YouTube videos a lot. You always put one on while you correct all your students' quarantine homework. Well, I'm glad I'm keeping you company while you're doing important stuff. This is now 49 in orbs. Which is more than before. Can probably drink this now. I don't think Doom and Gloom's any good, and I think those Frost Orbs are pretty important, and I think our damage is actually pretty quick here with Barrage and 3 strength. Turns out that when you have 5 energy, you can play a lot of cards too. This is all just going pretty well. Hopefully Fission upgrades next turn. We can just blow up the world and end it. Can take 1 damage to play Sunder. Doesn't feel like it's necessary. Doesn't really feel like it's necessary. Ascension did not upgrade, so we have to block for 90 this turn, which is harder than the other stuff we've been doing, definitely. That's a pretty good draw. Auto shields, you don't do anything. This is 8 times 7. This is actually 9 times 7, which is 63 plus 11, 74. 84. Could end turn here and take a little bit of damage. Playing Ball Lightning and Doom and Gloom is fine. Breaks even. Probably wanted to be able to draw 3 with Thingamajig, right? Compile Driver. Plus it's another strength proc. Seems okay. My Browning thanks for 25 months. I'm going to show to you as well. Sorry about that, I just entombed myself in this room so you couldn't hear the people doing maintenance work outside. The insides of the office are my home now. We won. So it's at 19, attacking me for lethal, but 8 times 2 just instantly kills it, right? That's it. GG. Did I get you? How many of you did I get right there? How many of you did I just get?